I think it certainly helps that if you can get and do things outside of the work environment that are going to help you just be more grounded, I think it certainly helps. I don't tend to stress a lot anyway. My father, who passed away about a year ago, always said to me when I was growing up, he said, don't ever worry about stuff you can't control because it just takes so much energy. And worry and negativity will use up 3 or 4 times as much energy as positivity will. So I think positivity is easier, but I tend, if I can't control it, environment or a situation, then I just say what happens, and whatever is left at the end, then we'll see if we can deal with that. I think it's served me well so far, Sumit. So I think I'm just going to keep with that for the foreseeable future.
Yes, absolutely. And I think another thing which I'm noticing is we live in a world of very short-term thinking. We live in a world of fixes. If I just get this skill, or if I just do this, if I just learn this, then this will take my company or myself to the next level. But in what you're sharing is that even in your company's growth, it's just consistent growth over a period of time. And even with your personality and everything, it's just little small things done consistently over a period of time, creating something magical. Like it's like compound interest, but there is no shortcut, or there is no one thing that you can point at and say, okay, this is what makes me or breaks me. It's that whole thing.
You're 100%. And I think if you go on to social media, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everybody has this magic secret. There's no magic secret. The mundane and the boredom of the 9 to 5 for 95% of the time is doing the mundane and the boring. But it's, as you said, it's doing it consistently on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, over time. I think that Einstein said that compound interest should have been the 8th wonder of the world. I think it's very true. And there's a great book actually, and I would consider Darren Hardy, because I would consider him a mentor of mine, but he wrote the book called The Compound Effect. Anybody who is in business should read it. It's not very long, but it's just highlights the impact that small, consistent change can have, done consistently over time. And that's what we've done in the Mackin Group. Like I said, I've grown the consultancy business into global recruitment business as well. We've got about 19 different entities within the group now, all doing the things. We acquired a company in the UK last year that's added real value to the company now. But these are all just small stepping stones that we have done over the years. And I think, as you alluded to there, if you can do the small things consistently, over time, they will compound into something magical. And I think that's what we've been very fortunate to do in the Mackin Group. If somebody had told me, like I said, 20 years ago, that we'd be doing almost $40 million in revenue 20 years later, I would have laughed them out of the room. I wouldn't have thought it was possible. It just shows what you can do.
Absolutely. So I work with a lot of entrepreneurs and clients, founders as well. And one challenge that I often give them is, instead of thinking of a 18-month or 2-year goal, think of a 20-year goal. And then how will that change what you do today? And what you said is so right, that we live in that world where it's so easy to get caught up in something magical, which will take me. And one thing which I realized is, when you stop looking for the magical, life actually becomes magical, but not in the way that you think. Right? So there is no magic bullet out there. But as you said, if you just keep on taking those steps, then the outcome can be magical. Without, as you said, the feeling of, if you were to tell me 20 years ago, I would have laughed. If that is not magic, what is?
Yeah, exactly. It's very much true. And you're right, because we live in such a fast kind of social media focused world now, that everybody is peddling the same, as you said, the magic seed, magic bullet. It's not there. Jim Rohn said it. It just comes down to doing the hard work, and the hard work, doing the mundane, the boring stuff, make the sales calls, send the emails, go to the meetings. You might get pushed back or turned down, but you've got to get up and do it again the following day.